Hey guys, here we are at the AXC versus OCCRA Battle on the Border.
Dinner's on Tanner.
Yep. Hey everybody, don't look.
It looks like I'm the only two-stroke on the line at this race, so hole shot should be an easy one. Maybe not. So on the start, I think I was 5th getting out here, and it was horrible because, as you can see, it's very dusty. Really dusty, really slick. I'm all over the place. I'm off the track. I'm on the track. I'm back in the dust. I can't see where I'm going. Pretty fast track. Not quite what I'm used to. This would be my first actual dust race of the year too, so that was good. Temperatures like 100 degrees, I think. Everything out here in the open just super slick. Kind of tiptoeing my way around it. Kind of blocking the insides too, because I know I still got guys right behind me, and they weren't in front of me just as bad as I want in front of these guys ahead of me. If you got the start, you had a serious advantage. You had to try to fight through all this dust, because there was a lot of times you couldn't even see where you're going, and they would use, big loader tires and stuff to mark some of the corners. It was like whiteout dust conditions. You just wouldn't want to hit one. See, there's one right there. Just barely missed it by luck. So now we're onto a pretty good straight stretch here between these ponds. We got to do a practice lap at like 7 in the morning before any of the racing started today. And so I got to go out and kind of check the track out a little bit. So I had kind of a good idea where some of the, roads would be turning off onto other ones and, when to expect them. But with the one lap, I didn't remember everything. I would end up off the course in some places just because you couldn't see. Like right here, here's a good example of it. I just barely see that guy making a right, so I try to shoot that across. The guy right behind me, he's about to pass me. I'm shooting up to the left right there. Block him off. So now I know I do have someone right on me. So here we go. This was one of the only maybe 2 places of the whole track that didn't have a ton of dust. And there was a weird little split right up here that if you went left, it just totally screwed you. And, he tried to jump back in. We hit. I'm not sure if he went down or not. I never saw him after the race or anything like that either. But just one of those kind of things that happens. You gotta really fight for position here, so I don't have no hard feelings in ramming into my leg or anything like that. I probably would have shot my bike out there. And here we are back out into some more super dusty section. And I remember from the morning there was like some dried up ruts in this little road here. You wouldn't want to catch one of those with your front tire and not be expecting it to be a pretty fast section to be falling over. Back out into the field. A lot of high speed stuff on this track. Little road jump. Yeah, I probably got like a foot of air. Could have whipped it. Jump back out into the field. Race across it. Still trying to, kind of protect the insides. Because I know that other guy's right behind me. There was a lot of fast guys there today. So most of them I hadn't raced against before. Didn't know how fast they were. They were faster than me. Right there, the track was supposed to go back out into the field and then right back into the woods. I guess you could take it if you wanted to, but the way the track was being, it was like nobody else was. So it is what it is there. I really like these grassy fields. Obviously, I could use practice, but they're pretty fun. Try to slide her, back into the corner and slide around it. To set up for the next one. I like that kind of stuff. Got some mud. That was very slick. Then onto this little section here, back to super dust. Can't hardly see anything. The trail kind of makes a quick jog to the right. Not a sharp turn, but just a little bit. I almost ended up in that pond, I thought. Couldn't see. Then I saw it was a pucker moment. On the track here, it's pretty flat piece of property. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of elevation change. But back in here was one pretty fun hill climb. We got to jet up it. The spectators were back here. Probably the best place to watch. Wasn't super dusty back here. They got to see people go up this loose hill climb. Maybe they caught some action. I heard on Saturday one of the four-wheeler guys went up it with some speed and didn't realize it was such a abrupt drop off the other side. He flew way through the air. Nose dive, bumper first into the ground, and the quad just started flipping down the hill. Tore it up pretty good. Said he got back up. Tried to ride it out. I don't think he ended up finishing. It happened. Almost everything that was a hill climb here just peaked out at the top. It was almost a sheer drop off the backside. So, taking it easy on the first lap and kind of feeling everything out, especially in the dust. Not a bad idea. Right here, I'm off the track team. Try to get up the hill. Miss my shift. I'm in neutral for a second. Lose that. Blurting out cuss words and stuff.
Damn it!
Kind of frustrating. I got passed. Now I got even more dust I got to deal with. Then back on these high speed sections. Can't even see where I'm going hardly. Gotta for me, I just kind of hang back, wait till I can see, and then just ride as fast as I can. Things come up on you really quickly when you can't see them up ahead. Also for this race, I've got I bought one of the Pro Shot helmet camera mounts on the chin bar of your helmet. I think it's a better view. Probably tilt the camera back just a little bit more, but this was my first time actually using it, so I think it's better. And right back there on the track is like some sinkholes in that road.
Well, that line stuck.
The OCCRA crew, they did a pretty good job marking the danger areas. They would use bright orange danger arrows and hang ribbons from the trees so you could see them and know something was coming up, whether it be a danger section or a turn or that whooped out sinkhole road I'm on right here. It's pretty fun. Just all this kind of stuff is way different than what I'm used to racing on. But I liked it. Made the best of it. But like I said earlier, it's super hot. The OCCRA series, they do an hour-and-a-half races, so I kind of enjoyed that on this day. By the end of it, I was pretty tired, pretty hot. That corner, the inside marker got knocked down, the other one just shooting straight across it too. I ended up doing the same thing in the later laps of the race. Check back over there, see how far the next guy behind me is. Just to get an idea of what I got coming. With the dust, it's nice to be stirring up a big cloud behind you. It makes it hard for me to catch the guy in front of me. So I imagine it's the same thing. Back on another road. Imagine this would be a Really good track for the guys that have the wide ratio transmission bikes. Motocross bikes, they'll struggle. It's going to be popped out. This corner right here was pretty fun. It's kind of flat, smooth, marbly. And whenever you get it right, you can just stay on the gas pedal the whole thing. Just kind of drifting around the corner. Then here you are back to another 15 straight stretch. It ends up coming up into the woods. I think they call it the spine trail. And I had been here to this property before. We just had like a fun little group ride. We showed up. I kind of just worked on the jetting on my bike and stuff. We hit this spine trail, and you get going through some of this. Some of these things, if you could memorize, the pattern of them, some of these you could safely like jump your way through this whole little ridge. Of course, I tried that, came up short on one, almost endoed, and so then I was terrified and decided I didn't really like this section anymore. So coming into the race, I kind of had a negative attitude towards this section, but I think I might even mention it after I'm done with it on this first lap. But as the race went on, I got more comfortable with it. It was actually a really fun section. Started, jumping through the stuff. Towards the end of the race, we kind of did have it memorized pretty good of what you could jump and what you couldn't. It's just kind of dry, loose, slate, pretty slick. You gotta be a little bit careful because you don't want to lose front end traction up here. I mean, one side's like straight down into a pond, and then the other side's like down into oncoming traffic, on part of the course. Here's one of the steep downhills. Of course, the GoPro's not going to do that justice, but it would be intimidating for the beginner riders. Over another one. That one right there always threw me off. I'd come up it thinking it was going to go to the right, and I would almost run off the track. Probably did it like 3 laps in a row before I finally remembered that it doesn't even turn at all. And here we pop back out into a field. It looks like it was intended to go way around to the right. Looked like maybe some people were cutting way inside, like all the way to here. I never did try to pull anything like that. I'm just taking it too far. But I mean, when it's dusty and the markers are down, I don't know what to expect in that situation. People are gonna do it. You're almost at a disadvantage if you don't start doing it, But I try to stay on the intended track anyway. Just keeps things honest. Really, I don't have to worry about someone protesting me after it's all said and done for something silly like that. This property really isn't too rocky either. It's kind of a bummer it was so dry. I think if this dirt had moisture in it, this would have been like epic track. Wheelie over the ditch. If the dirt was real good, stuff like this down here would have just probably been over the top. Just awesome.
Ah, shit.
Almost slid out there. Had a big part of the corner I didn't want to, but this part of the field was pretty rough. I don't know if it was old dried up ruts or what the deal, but it was kind of beating me all around. Oh, and speaking, that's another thing. that I had new coming into this race. I just had my suspension done. Typically I ride and race on single track with, you know, bigger rocks and some tree roots and stuff. Not much of this high speed. But the suspension did pretty well. We'll have to wait and see how it does in, you know, the stuff I'm used to riding in, the rocks and roots. Then we'll give it a, see if we give it a solid review. See if Brady did a good job. I bet he did though. No, there's a little double there. Come down into one of the other little kind of mud holes. I think there's only like 3 of those. But shout out to my buddy Caleb. Later in the race, we were coming through that section, and he slung mud all over me. Went into the driest race of the year, all dusty, and then left it with mud covered my helmet, my bike, my goggles, camera. He just covered everything. I don't know what was going on right here, but that corner was pretty fun. This one had like a big rock in it somewhere. You have to be careful not to hit it, smash the engine case or brake pedal or something. You don't want to do that. You just ruin the whole day. And then back, I think we're on like an old, like railroad track or something. Maybe it's just a levee. I'm not even sure. It was fun, fast little road. A lot of braking bumps towards the end of it before you turn off. If you weren't prepared, they could really throw you around. Kind of getting towards the end of the lap here. More spectators out in this area watching. It's a pretty good section of the track though. I didn't really nail the corners great, but I don't know. It is what it is. Hop up through here, race down this. I think one of the times I hit the brakes too hard right there and stalled the bike, but I was able to roll start it coming down off a little hill. Down here, we had like a miniature enduro cross type obstacle thing here. Jump over that, like that. Got some picture lady, that's where she hung out. Got some pretty sweet shots. Come to the scoring here. Slow down, slow down. 5th place. So I ended up 5th place overall for the day. Like I was saying, it was really hot. By the end of it, I was getting pretty tired, even though it was only an hour-and-a-half race. And I could see 6th place. He was gaining ground on me, and I had to really push myself to finish ahead of him, and ended up overexerting myself. After the race was over, I was trying to cool down at the camper and just stayed feeling kind of nauseous, and finally I threw up everywhere and then felt better. But yeah, thanks to Kenda and Fly and Mika and DT1 and Gas. Thanks Tammy for pitting for me and, you know, loading everything up while I was hurling behind the camper. Thanks Brady Metter with TBT suspension. Worked great. X brand goggles. It was all good. Thanks guys.